Hi guys. So I know that this is strange and I am filming from my phone and I look a hot mess, but I've been shooting all day and now I'm getting ready to go hop in the shower, and I had this quick idea of doing a review for these weird looking things. Have you guys ever tried these? So I have also I love my curling iron to curl my hair. And then I also have a 3-barrel waving curling iron thing. And it's almost like the barrels are too big for my hair and I only get like a couple little waves whenever I do it. So see these things, this is no heat. So you wash your hair, you lightly pretty much blow dry it, almost dry, not quite. And then you pretty much like, I guess, crochet your hair through these things. Has a great big long stick and you pull your hair through it and then you sleep on it, and then the next day you wake up and you're supposed to have wavy hair. So I'm getting ready to go shower and I'm going to try these bad boys. I haven't decided if I will check in with these things in my head because it might be weird, but okay, I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Ta-da! So this is the final look that I got with my hair with these awesome no heat wave curlers. And I really didn't think this whole tutorial through whenever I got a wild hair up my butt and said, let's use these things. So this is the stick. It comes in 3 pieces, and a friend of mine told me that her stick keeps coming apart. So I went ahead and put electrical tape around them so they wouldn't fall apart whenever you go to pull your hair through. So again, just to show you guys what I did, you take this little piece and you stick it through like this, and then you take a chunk of hair, whether let's just play around. So you take a chunk of hair and right up at the root you want to grab it, and then you want to take this hook and hook your hair into it like so. Okay, make sure that there's no hair sticking out, and then I get as close to the root as I can with my fingers. Push this up close, and then hold on to this. Let's see if this works, and then pull through. All right, so that is the process that you use to do your whole head. I don't know how many of these things come in the package, but there's 4 different colors, and I was thinking that there was a difference between the colors, but once I got to using them, I really don't think there is. I was thinking that one of them might have been like a tighter wave and the other might have been like a looser wave, but they have the same number of waves, and I really don't think there's a difference in the colors. There might be, I have no clue. But yes, this is what you do, and you sleep on it. And let me tell you something. It was very uncomfortable to sleep in. And let's see, some tips. Just kind of like pull them all to the side and lay down on your side, because I'm a side sleeper, so that was kind of strange, just feeling it. But once I fell asleep, I think I was good. But in the morning, all I did was pull it right out, which now that's all junky. It worked perfectly. I just ran my fingers through them, and then to tone down any sort of frizz that I got, I used my Mary Kay Naturally Nourishing Oil. I just took a little bit of that into my hands and rubbed it around, and then just took my fingers through my hair to try to tone down any sort of frizziness. So it's not 100% in the best look. I think I prefer curled hair now as opposed to wavy hair, but it's not awful either, if that makes sense. So that is my review on these little things that I got off of Amazon. I'm wanting to say they were like $12.99 or something like that. And you get a pack of and you get a great big package of them. I didn't use all of them in my head. It felt like it, but I didn't use all of them. So that is my review on those little gadgets, and this is the final hair look that I got from it. I'm pleased with it. I mean, I don't know if I'll go through that torture again. Oh, some tips for it. So make sure that your hair is like completely dry, like blow dry it. Don't like brush dry it to where you're making it straight or something. Just completely blow dry it, and make sure that you get all of your hair completely dry, because whenever I started pulling through, my parts of my hair was still damp, and whenever I would try to pull, it would just get like sticky, stuck, and like it wasn't a pleasant feeling when your hair gets stuck inside of a hook, inside of a plastic, whatever those things are made of. So make sure your hair is completely dry. And yeah, that's the only tip I have for you. Good luck is the other tip, I guess. All right, so the reason for my tutorial today, in addition to doing a review on those little things, I wanted to tell you guys that I am so excited that Mary Kay Corporate contacted me and asked me to be in their holiday commercial for what they post on social media. And they found me because of my YouTube channel, and they absolutely loved it. So thanks to you guys for always giving me a thumbs up and giving me feedback and keeping me going. I truly appreciate you guys so much. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick tutorial on what I did for my makeup look that day. All right, so I'm so excited about that commercial. They're going to drop it on Monday, November 16th. Whenever they do drop it, I will put the link to it down below in the description. So be sure to check it out. Let me know how I did. I was kind of a nervous wreck in one hand and excited on the other, and I really did. I truly had a blast doing it. So Mary Kay Corporate, you can call me anytime to do any of your commercials or any of your print work. I'm down, totally down. All right, so moving on. So for my makeup look, I went ahead and did my foundation and primed my eyes. So for my eyeshadows, I did wear a pink shirt, so I wanted to use my pink eyeshadows. So for my colors, I used my pinks, and I have Blossom, Sunlit Rose, Dusty Rose, and Merlot. So these are the colors that I used for my eyeshadows. And I just did a really simple, like a gradient eye with your lighter shades in the center and building out to darker shades on the outside. So that is what we're going to do. So I'm going to start off with my lightest shade, which is Blossom. It is the palest pink. It's just a nice gradient color to put on the inner corners. All right, so I start and I just tap it right there in the center and blend it out to the center. Nice. And this brush, this is the Absolute Shadow brush by It Brushes. It's just a little bit on the fluffy side. Once I get my Blossom down, then I'm going to go into my Sunlit Rose. My Sunlit Rose has a bit of shimmer to it. So I'm going to use this color in my crease. So I'm going to grab a slightly fluffy brush, which this is the Detail Blending Brush by Sigma, the E27. And I am going to go right in here to my crease. And I want to start kind of on the outside and work my way in and just do like windshield wiper marks like this. And just stay right there inside of that crease and blend that around. Right like so. And you'll always want to open your eyes to make sure that you can actually see what you're doing and that your eyeshadow colors are showing, because I have some crazy hooded lids, so if I put it too deep down in my crease, then you won't see it. So I go just slightly above my crease as well. Right, like so. And I'll do the other side real quick. Once I get my Sunlit Rose on there, then I'm going to move to my Dusty Rose, which is a matte color right here. And I'm going to use my small tapered blending brush by Sigma. This is the E45. And with this color, I'm going to put it right in the center of my lid, right below that Sunlit Rose that we just did. And I'm just tapping it into place. And then I'll go in with my fluffy brush and I will blend that out. And then I'm going to go into the fluffy brush with my Morphe M504. So this is a bit on the fluffy side and it's completely clean. And I'm just gonna go in here and do small circular motions to really blend these three colors together. That. And I'll go back and do the Dusty Rose on the other eye real quick. Then lastly, I'm going to use a really defined, like a pencil brush. This is the Mary Kay Eye Smudger, and it's got like a bit of a dome shape. And so this is good, small for detailed placement. So I want to pick up my Merlot, and I'm going to go right out here on that outer corner. And just tap that into place right there on the outer corner. I'm not really coming out and doing my big V like I usually do. I stayed right inside with my, with the shape of the round shape of my eye. So once you get that into place, then you're going to go back in with that nice fluffy brush and you're going to do small swirls to really blend those colors in together. Once I did this on the outside of my eyelid, I then took just the tiniest bit and brought it in just a little bit right there on the underneath part of my brow bone. So I just brought it in ever so slightly. And then you're just going to blend that in with your Sunlit Rose that's also in your crease. It just adds a little bit more dimension than what the Sunlit Rose has. And I'm only doing it on the very outside corner because I just want the darkness on the outside corner. Look at that frizzy hair. I'll pop on over to the other eye real quick. Once I get my other eye done, then I like to look at both eyes to make sure I got the same amount of darkness and lightness on both sides. And I can kind of think that this side is a smidgen darker. So I'm just gonna pop a little bit more on this side. Not much at all, just enough to blend it and make it look like the other eye. See, right there, I feel like that is nice and blended. I'm just going to do some windshield wiper marks here to blend all of those colors together. And then I'm going to go back in with my first brush that I used with the Blossom. And I'm going to pick up a little bit of it just to put right back down here in the center. Just to bring back that lightness. in case you feel as though it may have darkened up a little bit with your blending. So I'm just grabbing my fluffy blending brush again and just making sure that that is all going to blend together. Right there where the colors meet, just make sure that they're all just kind of like melded together. And my eye watered a little bit, so I've got like something going on right there. I can keep adding product to it, or I can just say, it's okay, it'll be fine. Okay, so that is my upper lid. I then took my same brush, which is the smudger brush from Mary Kay, and I smoked out my bottom lash line with the Merlot. So you want to pick it up on the very tip top of it, and you want to like put this right inside of your lashes. So I'm trying to figure out how is the best way to do this. Make sure you guys can see. Right like that. Just smoke that out a little bit, bring a little bit of color down to your bottom lash line. Same with the other eye. So now that I smoked out my bottom lash line with my Merlot, I then went in with my eyeliner, which is something I don't usually use whenever I do a full face makeup. But being on camera, I felt as though the smoked out wasn't dark enough that I liked. So I went in with just a tiny bit, if I can get the lid off. So I just took my eyeliner and I really just did it right in the waterline and right in the lashes. So just ever so lightly, I touched right in my lash line, right there on the top part. I didn't go up to the bottom, I just stayed right on top of my lash line, right there in the waterline. And I don't always come all the way into my tear duct area just because my eyes water a lot and I didn't want any sort of weird running going on. So right there in the top of the lash line, the bottom of the waterline. Okay, so that is what I did for my eyes. And then of course, I threw on some fake lashes. And now I'm going to do my contour, my cheeks, and my lips. All right, so for my cheeks, I used the awesome new product called the Cream Blush Duo Stick. So this is in the color Pink and Glimmer. So take the top off. So you can see that there's two different shades. One of them is shimmery, so that's gonna be your highlight. And then the other one is matte, and that's gonna be your blush. So I just took this and I took the blush side and I stayed on my cheek and made a line going upward, right like that, on both sides. And then once I did that, I went in up with a fluffy cheek brush. This is also an IT Cosmetics brush. This is called Unstoppable Powder, but I don't use it for powder, I use it for my cheeks. So I kind of grabbed the brushes and did swirl marks to blend out that straight line that I just did of the blush. And it just gives a nice bit of color to your cheeks. And I am doing swirl marks upward and circle motions, and I want to keep going upward towards the top of my ear. All right, so that was my cheeks. And then for the highlight, you turn it over to the highlight side. And I just want to stay right on the top of my cheekbone. I don't want to go into any sort of eye wrinkles that I have because the shimmer is just going to accentuate those things, and that is not cool. So I'm going right here on the top of my cheekbone. You can kind of see where it's placed. And then right on the top of that cheekbone, right like that. And then to blend out the highlight, I then picked up a smaller fluffy brush. This is the tapered highlighter brush by Sigma, the F35. And I am going to just take this and do small circular motions right on top of that line to blend it out, all those harsh edges, and just blend it into my cheekbone, right like so. All right, so that was my highlight. And then for my contour, I went in with my contour right here, and this color is Latte. And so I have this brush here. It's an RT301. I don't know what brand it is or anything, but it's a contouring brush, and I like how it has like this oval shape to it, and it's perfect for contour. So I pick up a little bit on my brush, and then I take it right into the hollow of my cheek from the earlobe, and then I stop about where the line is from my corner of my eye. So I don't want to go past this line here. So I place it right there, and then I blend it towards that invisible line, and then also back. Once I get it placed, then I just take my brush and I do swirl marks to really blend that in. I don't want to look like I have like a really harsh line of contour. I want to blend it into that blush that I put in there. Right like that, and then you have more of a contoured cheekbone. I feel like it's popping a little bit more than this other side, maybe. Yeah. Okay. We'll do the same on the other side. Now I have like the sculpted cheekbones. And then my favorite part of contouring is getting rid of this thing right here. So I just pick up a little bit of my contour and I put it right there on my gobbler. And then I blend it down, and it like kind of almost instantly takes it away. Like, I'm sure if you see me in person, you can totally tell that I got my double chin going on. But you know, on camera, it's like it's a shadow, it's disappeared. And then I will lightly do my jawline. I don't do a whole lot with my jawline because I don't want like a defined line, but I will go in right like so and just blend it down my neck. Oh, the faces that you make when you put on makeup, right? So, and I really wasn't cognizant of all the faces that I do make until I started doing these videos. And then it's like, what kind of face is that? Mouth hanging open and doing weird things with your eyes, you know. Okay, anyhow. Go along that jawline really lightly just to define it ever so slightly. And you just want to blend it down your neck to where it just blends down to your neck. And then other than my lashes, the last thing is my lip, and I used the awesome Mary Kay Unlimited lip gloss. And this color is Tawny Nude. Why do I have such issues getting the lids off today? Okay, moving on. This is just a nice nude lip. It's nothing bold and big. It just gives your lips some shimmer, and I wanted to make sure that my lips were nice and shimmery. So I just follow the line of my lip. If you have smaller lips, feel free to go past that line just a little bit. Right, like so. And then the top. And I love how this has like a curve to the doe foot. It really just like hugs your lip whenever you put it on. So whenever I do my top lip, I start right in the center and I make like a little X just to accentuate my Cupid's bow. And I keep doing it until I feel like I got it even. Right like that. And then just fill it in. So that's the lip. I'm going to throw on some lashes and give you the final look. So once I get my lashes on, then I want to go into my black eyeshadow with a really small angled brush. And I just want to go into my inner corner of my eye, and where the lashes give off this look like I'm wearing eyeliner, then I just want to bring that in just a little bit so it's not just a harsh line of here's black and then here's not. It makes it look like you're definitely wearing fake eyelashes. So I like to take a little bit of either eyeliner or black eyeshadow and just come in here right there and just touch it ever so slightly right there, and it just extends that black line of the band of your fake lashes and makes it look like you're wearing eyeliner. Once you get that done, then you're going to go in with mascara, and this is going to, you can either do a base coat and then put on your lashes and then do another coat. I totally forgot to put on a base coat before I slap these babies on. So I'm just going to go in with a coat after and really meld my lashes into the fake ones. So get right up into the base of your lashes and just give it a little bit of a wiggle. Get mascara in your hair because that's always a good thing, right? And the mascara that I used is the limited edition Panorama Lash Love mascara, and I have plenty of these. They were limited edition for the fall line, but I knew that these things were going to be a favorite, and I'm really hoping that Mary Kay brings them into our regular line because this mascara is the shiznit. So that is the mascara. This was my look for my holiday Mary Kay commercial. I'm so excited to see it. Hopefully I did good and I didn't look like a big old dork. So, and then also this is the hair from those little things that I bought off Amazon. So let me know what you guys think. And as always, give me some feedback below. Leave me some comments, show me some love. And if you haven't already, I would love to have you as a subscriber. So please click that subscribe button. Until next time, ladies, I will see you guys later.